Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Williams.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Haka is out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Leonard looking over the floor. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now here's Leonard. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Middleton against Batum. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And again, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Beverley against DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
To end the run, the shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here is Augustine. Paul George making his last shot. And here's Augustine. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Giannis. And too long on the shot. Clippers trail by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Batum, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nobody near George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. To the middle. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beverley. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Leonard against Middleton. Fader on the way. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Augustine. The Clippers shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Here is Forbes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Clippers trail by 5.
Get on Williams.
Williams passes to Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Shot from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked, confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Pass to Giannis. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Williams inside. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 10.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Zubac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side Jackson. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Kennard. Rebound Milwaukee.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Portis, and the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. To Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over to the wing. Here's Craig. Passes to Connaughton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second round.
Well, if Lou Williams is in pick and roll, you know he's thinking score first. Nicely done.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Clippers call time here. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 Finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
To the paint, here's Batum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Augustine kicks to Middleton. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Leonard. And he lays that one in. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
There's the pass to Giannis. Knocked away. Stolen by Beverly. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Beverly against Augustine. Giannis kicks to Augustine. First shot, first basket. He's out of the block stats.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
DiVincenzo against George. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
DJ Augustine taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
George looking over the floor. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Both free throws good from Batum.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here is Augustine. There's the triple. It's stolen by Ibaka. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Goes up, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Augustine looking around, and the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Batum. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here is Augustine. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Augustine. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Williams passes to Zubac. Poked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Count it, good. Middleton's got 8 points.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard has averaged 25-plus across multiple seasons. We are talking about an elite scorer.
Here is Forbes on the wing, Giannis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Leonard, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Leonard.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clippers trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Pocket is out there with Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Batum against Lopez. Batum passes to Leonard. Now here is Ibaka. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Ibaka, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the stripe. They get it back. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ibaka.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third. And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3 ball.
Here's Leonard following the basket by Chris Middleton.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Antetokounmpo finds Augustine. Back to Giannis. Pass to Augustine. Here's Giannis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Clippers also making some changes. Morris is checked in for Batum. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Paul George. Beverly against Portis. Beverly dishes to Ibaka. And the pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Morris. Bucket is good.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Here's Middleton, and the rejection by Ibaka. Shots good by Middleton.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here is Ibaka. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's in there.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Morris. Now the dish to Jackson. Shoots. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Clippers with a change here too. Williams has checked in.
Well, there's a length and an intensity that Serge Ibaka brings to the table. And as a solid teammate who contributes on both ends, this is a guy you want on your team.
Here's Connaughton. He's got 8. Portis in the post. Ibaka on him. The shot's good.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
Clippers trail by 7. Kennard with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The high post shot. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Left side, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Williams in the post.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Bucks second, the Clippers third.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Paul George is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Clippers trail by 11. And George kicks to Zubac. Swiped it away. Augustine in the corner. Here's Portis. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Williams against Augustine. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. .141 left here in the third quarter. George, no good. Bucks leading by 13. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
So it's the Bucks now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stolen by Zubac. Williams against Augustine. Williams scanning the floor. It's tipped.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
He lobs it up. Back to Augustine. Bucks passing it around. Forbes hands it from downtown. Forbes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Well, this is DJ's role, right? A point guard aware that his responsibility is to orchestrate the offense.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Ibaka. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Clippers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Augustine. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is Forbes. Fires from 14. And it's Giannis missing. Outside, George takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team.
Points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Milwaukee leading by 8. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Passes it to Leonard. Williams in the post. Changes up. And that one is good from Zubac.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here is Forbes.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. 2
open that time. Made it look too easy.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Williams. Leonard on the wing. And that one is good. And that's now 17 points for Leonard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Middleton outside. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Batum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. George against DiVincenzo. From deep. George, no good. Milwaukee leading by 5. Shoots from 14. No No good on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Alden.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Leonard against Middleton. And it's Leonard missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Batum.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 22 points.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Leonard against Middleton. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here is Forbes. Defended by Beverly, and Forbes kicks to Middleton. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 24 points for him.
How about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And the Clippers call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside, George lays it up off the glass.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Middleton against Beverly. High post to Baca. It's George on the wing. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside off the mark. Clippers have gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. With the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the court on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. The feed now to Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And Los Angeles guys shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Leonard, that's for 2. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Giannis dishes to Forbes. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Forbes has got 4 this quarter. Leonard against Middleton. Let's it 5 from 18. And good. He nails it.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They lead by 6. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's Leonard. Goes up again. And the rejection by Giannis. Augustine against Beverly. Shot clock at 6. George, that's a 2-pointer. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Now the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. But they recover it. No good with the triple. And it's the Clippers ball. Trailing here by 8. George fires. Hits the jumper in space.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks, Bryn Forbes. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. And so the Bucks take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, a hard-fought win for you tonight. What gave you all the advantage?
I think we just sticking to our game plan. We moved the ball. As I said, we moved the ball offensively. We played hard defensively. That's why we were able to keep our composure and win the game.
You guys look calm and cool down the stretch, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.